Hi, welcome to Wholeheartedly for the Lord Bible Journaling with Sherry. Today's process video will be an Amazon review, my first one for the year, first Amazon review ever. Someone from Amazon, a seller, reached out to me. Her name is Aya, and she has a company on Amazon where they sell all kinds of papers. I chose vintage paper 6x6 to review. They have many styles, very pretty, and I'm going to share with you the papers that I chose, but I'm going to leave a link in the description box below so you can check her shop out. It's BLEDS, B-L-E-D-S, and I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you can see it. But I chose vintage rose because I love flowers and I love that old antiquated look. It's just so pretty. And you know me, those of you who know me with Bible journaling, sometimes I do love to use cardstock type paper in my Bible journals or journals because they just add so much to it. This is a 6x6 paper pack. There are 2 sheets to the 12 designs that are there. These are the designs that are there, and I am going to flip through the designs so you can see them, but you can see them in the squares here, but I'm going to show them up close and more personal. But let's get into the video. Thank you for watching, and remember, if I can Bible journal, so can you. And Aya, thank you so much for reaching out to me and asking me to do this review. It was my honor and pleasure to do it. I love it, and I look forward to doing anything else you would have me to do. Okay guys, take care. Bye. I zoomed in closer so that you can see each of the paper pack styles, and like I said, I am going to show them to you individually so you can see. That one I just kind of like circled with my pencil I'm going to use, and that one up there I'm going to use and break it apart, but you'll see how I use it creatively. Like I said, you can use it in many different ways in your notebooks, TNs, Bible journals. You can make tags. There's a couple of things that you can do with it that I would like to do in the future, like making tags, making note cards, and things like that. I have a Cricut machine. I can cut the sheets out into different shapes. I can cut them out as alphas. So there are a lot of things that you can do with these. I love these types of papers, so I do use them, and this is not like a one-time deal where you just see me do this review and see these papers only one time. You will see them again because, like I said, I do like to use them in a variety of ways. But here it is. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I think I was a little too close, and it's just one-sided 6x6. The quality is really good. It's not super thick, but it's not paper thin. It's just the right cardstock quality where it has durability to it and some strength and some grip to it, and it's very smooth, and I just love the elements on it. Like I said, I love flowers. I love things that are vintage, and I think they look great in any type of creative journaling, planning, or scrapbooking that you may do. I really like those flowers. I like this. I want to do something with that in the future, but I'll see how it works out. That'll be sometime later on. But like I said, you will use these. You will see these again and again. I'm so grateful and so honored that someone reached out, someone saw my videos, they like it, and they wanted me to share their product on my video channel, something that they sell. So I hope you guys go and check out. I know a lot of you guys scrapbook and you Bible journal, and you don't always like stickers, so you like to do it creatively and freestyle. This is a nice product, and it's affordable. It was $8.99 for the pack. She has plenty of other packs and styles on there, and you can check it out for yourself. I am going to do a Bible journaling entry, and I'm going to use this clock from Charlene Warwick, Ali Scraps prayer card, and a journaling card from Etched by Faith. And then these are the elements that I took apart from the paper stack, and then this beautiful lady is from the Blackberry shop. I'm going to use her. So I'm going to put all of these elements together. This clock is also from Charlene Warwick, and I am going to use a dotted background acetate kind of clear paper to kind of top it off, and that's going to be it. We're going to see how this page comes together using all of the elements. I am in 1 Peter chapter 5, and I am in verses 6 through 10, and it reads, "Stay alert. Watch out for your great enemy, the devil. He prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Stand firm against him and be strong in your faith. Remember that your Christian brother and sisters all over the world are going through the same kind of suffering you are. And verse 6 and 7 in the King James Version says, humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your care upon him, for he careth for you. This is just a reflective thought, and I titled it In His Time, because we are definitely living in times where we are inundated and burdened with a lot of struggles, a lot of trials and tribulations, whether it's something that's going on in the government, something that's socially, politically, personally. We all share in the same type of struggles and situations, and sometimes we think that we are all alone when we're going through some things. And when we feel alone and we feel like God doesn't care, we have a tendency, or I'll have a tendency, to blame God, and I am vulnerable to the attacks of Satan on my mind, who cause me to doubt and question God and his love for me. But it doesn't matter what happens in our lives. The Lord is already keenly aware of what's going on, and everything is filtered through the loving hands of a loving Father. No weapon formed against us will prosper, and if we humble ourselves under his mighty hand, we suffer, we go through. And the Lord is conforming us to the image of his Son. And whether we're being persecuted, or whether there's illnesses or things that we are just enduring, because life happens. You don't have to do anything wrong for things to go wrong. But when we conclude that God knows, he sees, he's a very present help. He doesn't have to just come and show up. He's already there. He's omnipresent. So I don't have to wait for him to show up in a situation. He's already been there, and he's allowed it to happen for his divine reasons, and he could stop it because he has the power. But if he doesn't, there's something in it that he needs me to learn, to grow from, to get closer to him, to be purged of. And again, things happen in life because we are all born in sin and shapen in iniquity, and because of sin in the world and in us, things go awry and things get bad at times. But when you belong to Christ, when you belong to the Lord, it always has to work together for good. And in his time, at the right time, he will exalt us. We will come forth as pure gold. And we have to trust and believe that, because if we don't, we have an enemy. Our enemy is Satan. And he will do anything he can to distract us and cause us to doubt God and his love for us. But when you are completely secure in his love and know that all things happen in his time and according to his will and his plan, whether it's permissive will or his perfect will, he is going to work it out for our good. And that is what I want to encourage you with. Whatever you're going through, whatever I'm going through, in his time, it will work out. Trust him, and don't allow the enemy to come into our minds. Our minds have to be renewed. And how do we renew our minds? Through prayer and the word of God. It's our only offensive weapon against the tactics of Satan. That's how we know how he operates. That's how we know how God feels about us. And his word will give us comfort in times of need. And I like how it turned out. You'll see toward the end of the video where I remove this prayer request card. I just don't like the way that it's sitting there, and you'll see how I fix it in the end. I hope you were inspired and encouraged by this video. I hope you like this page. Aya, once again, thank you so much for allowing me to share these beautiful elements with my subscribers, and I hope you guys will go and check out her store. Guys, I get nothing for this. I am simply sharing what was asked of me to share, so I wanted to put that out there. If I'm ever paid for something or I'm getting a commission for something, I would definitely let you guys know. For some reason, I just think that's right to let you guys know that. As you can see, I struggled a bit with this clock. I didn't like the way that prayer card was sitting underneath it. I should have done something a little different. So I'm kind of like scrounging around trying to figure out a way to fix this. That happens in Bible journaling. I didn't want to take this part of the video out because I wanted to show you guys that things do happen and things don't turn out perfectly, but you can fix it. And if not, well, as long as your heart was toward the Lord and you wanted to be creative for him, it can work out. So I ended up changing it and you'll see it at the end. It's not too bad. I think it turned out okay. All right, guys, thank you for watching and take care. See you next time.